Oh, wait. Pretty strong, I think. Oh. What? Hey. What the... Hey, stop, please. What the fuck? Oh. Hey, stop, please. Alright, guys. Yes, Central here. I'm Luca. Today we are here to talk about the Pro Tour. That is the main event of Battlefield Saga. That was ended from a few days. If you haven't understand yet what also we want to talk about, please wake up. But if you can't, I explain you with this. Do you know something? Oh yeah, X-Biter is everywhere. 5 decks on 8 decks of the top 8 are white purple based on X-Biter. Not only white purple, and also the daily deck of every top of every event, so Pterosaurs and purple. But the really surprising thing is that X-Biter, especially if you think that in the latest event before Pro Tour, white simply disappeared from the top. So now he comes back really strong. So let's go to see the top 8 deck. Okay, so this is the top 1. As you will see, all decks of X-Biter are pretty the same. You always see for X-Biter, Curse Dragon and Baculus, and also the cost 0 one. Both white and purple ones. And also Naumangard, of course. This is the winner deck. So not too much to say. Just 2 Bison in main to be more aggressive, I think. Thunder Leon inside against yellow, and Curse Dragon and Baculus to wipe the field. Naumangard to draw and ramp. I want also to remember you that in this event BSS02 was not legal, so those decks contain cards only from the first set, and also from the expansion set, as we will see. The second one in the ranking is also a white-purple control with a 4 X-Biter, and also 4 cost 0. 4 Naumangard, always 2 Baculus and 2 Curse Dragon. He also have used the Elk as an alternative win condition, so more control than the first one, and moderate as removal. Only 2 Beldregor inside, and also Bison, 2 Bison inside. Oh well, Dyna is like one of the main cards of those decks, because in the mirror match it is basically the only win condition that this deck has. Let's see also the third place one. 2 Pterosaurs. Third and fourth place are Pterosaurs. We have a pretty base deck with Andromeda in main. That is not a so usually thing in Pterosaurs, and also Agniphon in side against yellow, I think, but also against purple it can be good. This is an old format also, Pterosaurs deck with Dilnophosa and Flamerat that recently was fewer played, especially if we confront them with Lavafish and Swordosaurus in the tournament promo. This deck also uses Thunder Leon in main, that can be easily swapped with the Andromeda inside. Hard Nexus removal also from the Magic Com part of the deck. This is one of the most interesting deck, I think, from this event. It is called purple mid-range. We have a pretty heavy deck, I think, but still it can be really good. 4 Baculus, 4 Curse Dragon, 4 Black Lance, and then 2 Meduke and 1 inside. So really strong win condition compart, I think. The only thing that I can't understand completely is Purple Smoke Valley. I'm not completely agree with this choice. I would play Rotting Swamp, but because you have too few way to remove core, only 3 Baculus and Curse Dragon and Core Theft, yeah. I would play at least 2 Core Drain. But anyway, you can also do make the combo with Baculus and all the Spirit Wind Course, so yeah, it still makes sense. And also 2 really mean Turbo Rex inside against other purple deck and especially against yellow deck. In fact, with so many counter against yellow, we don't see any yellow deck in this top 8. Maybe in top 16 there are someone. 6th place is again purple white control against 4 X-Biter. In this case, we can see the cost 0 spirit, so from the expansion set. So he play 1 copies of other win condition, so Turborex, Dyna, Meduke, 2 Curse, 2 Baculus, 2 Black Lens, that for me is not the best thing, I think, the best thing. 3 Frigg, that can be also a good target for Beldegor. And only 2 Deadly Balance. I personally would play more Deadly Balance, because Frigg is an excellent target for that, and also recalls Beldegor from the trash. 7th place for another purple white, for X-Biter. Now again we see the cost 0 one. 3 Elk as alternative win condition. More control, so, and also one Infinity Mothership. Yeah, I don't know about that, because you only have 4 mecha, that is X-Biter and also Dyna, yeah. But there are both pretty difficult to remove, so maybe you can use also Mothership to ramp more core, and also refresh all cores from the trash is not a bad thing. And finally, 8th place, again, a purple white control. This is pretty standard. You use Nauman Guard and you use to make pressure on the opponent, and finally Baculus and Curse Dragon to wipe the field. Dyna always for the mirror match. Okay, take one moment to talk about this guy. X-Biter is one of the controversial card in this set. Someone want to ban it, someone want to limit it, but I think that is still only a really strong card. And not so broken. Yeah, it's strong. But as I played the old version of Battle Spirit, I can say that I really like how they are making the armor and the immunity works, because in the old Battle Spirits, this type of effects were really broken, because armor works in a different way. It made completely immune for the color the spirits. There were no difference between target and not target effect. With armor, the spirit was simply immune at all of that color. So give spirits also this type of effect, so immunity against specific type of effect, immunity against destruction, core removal, maybe also bounce effect, was really too broken. In fact, cards that had this type of effect usually had some downside. For example, the more common was that card cannot attack, and maybe it's also because of this point of view of us that played the old Battle Spirits, that X-Biter seems so broken. But instead, I think that with this new balance of armor, it can still good. It can still be countered. Basically, from not targeting BP down. Also, some effect that can that simply a spirit that can be blocked. For now, also the bounce effect and the exhaust effect. Yeah, they have released some support specifically for X-Biter, for example, Infinity Shield from the second set. That, yeah, it can be not so funny if you are playing against that, because yeah, your opponent can stop you just with 2 cards that cost 4. So yeah, it's not so funny, but I think that white in general is not so funny. This type of gameplay, so focused on keeping your cards on the field, is not so interactive, but at least it is better than than this type of gameplay in the old Battle Spirit. So it's still good. I think that X-Biter will be banned or limited, because it can be easily power crept. When we have more bounce effect, more stronger BP down effect, also unblockable spirits, maybe also some negate of effect. I don't know if they will release this type of cards. I don't know if I hope. But anyway, for now it's just the only card that can make white works between now Vanguard, I think, and maybe Dyna. But yeah, so it's necessary. I don't like this type of cards, but yeah, we have to accept that. So guys, for this video is all. I hope you enjoy. Please write a comment, pick up a like, and subscribe. We will see you to the next video. Bye bye and ciao.